Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. Is descriptive writing like writing which has much information and you describe a lot in it? You have to get an idea about what you're doing.
That is a good question, lad. That is a good question.
Yes, I can.
How do I know that?
Yes.
Lol.
It could be anything.
Rania, bro.
Yes. That's what I think. Okay.
It is that thing.
Miss, for one of the arrows, there's something blocking. Yes. Okay, Miss, I'm done. Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's on the last one.
Okay, miss. Yes, miss, I'm done. Yes.
Read about it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, miss.
Oh, you're talking about 4-4, yeah.
Yes, miss, it's working.
Class. Hello everyone and welcome to my class. In this video, you will learn how to write a descriptive writing. A descriptive writing is a text that describes a person, place, thing, or an event using the 5 senses. And the main goal of descriptive writing is to create a vivid and moving picture in the reader's mind. You actually want to make the reader feel like they are part of what's going on. And this can be done using 3 techniques: sensory details, show not tell, and figurative language. Sensory details use the 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, sound, and touch to add depth of detail to writing. If you want to bring your story to life, then use them. Write so the reader can actually see the beach, hear the birds, smell the flowers, taste the ice cream, or feel the breeze. The second technique is show not tell. Show not tell is showing the reader the actions and feelings instead of telling. Don't tell the reader the girl was scared. Show her actions and feelings instead. She was biting her nails and her hands were shaking. Don't tell the reader it was fall, but show the reader actions and feelings during the fall. The dry orange leaves crunched under my feet. The third technique is figurative language. This is when you describe something by comparing it to something else. So instead of saying she ran fast, write, she ran as fast as lightning. Here, I've used a simile to compare the girl to a lightning. And this is memorable because it makes the reader look at the girl running from a different angle. And to learn more about figurative language, click on the link in the description about someone that you know, show you the steps you need to take to write a descriptive text. First of all, now let me show you the steps you need to take to write a descriptive text. First of all, choose a topic. Now, you can write about someone that you know or a fictional character from a story or a book. You can write about a place or a thing. But choose a topic that you have a lot to write about so you have enough details for it. And the second step is to brainstorm your ideas using your 5 senses. This will help you structure your essay and remind you to include all the sensory details. Write down as many details that you can think of for the topic based on each sense. The third step is to write the introduction. The introduction is the first paragraph, and you want to attract the reader's attention with the hook. So you can start your introduction with an interesting fact about your topic. Dogs can smell your feelings. You can ask a rhetorical question. Haven't you always longed for a pet? You can also share a humorous short story that captures your audience. It was the day I exploded with laughter.
Okay.
One movie, one movie. One movie, one movie.
Okay, miss, I have noted down.
And I'm sure that the reader here would be based on each sentence. And is the first paragraph. Third step is to write the introduction. The introduction is the first paragraph, and you want to attract the second paragraph. Describe curious to know about that day. After writing the hook, you can include some background information about your topic. The second paragraph describes your topic in details. So use the sensory details. Second paragraph describes the sensory details you brainstormed earlier in complete and meaningful sentences. Use show not tell technique and figurative language. And a good descriptive writing is always organized. So if you're describing a place or an event, try to get a very clear picture of the topic in your mind. Choose a wide angle shot. That means describe your topic in general. Then zoom in and take a close-up picture to further describe your topic. When describing a person, for example, you might begin with a physical description, followed by how that person acts, then feels. And the last paragraph is the conclusion. It wraps up the whole essay. It simply ties all the thoughts together. And don't be afraid to share your feelings about the topic. But remember not to add any new details in the concluding. Then, edit your writing using this writing checklist. And the final step is to publish your work and share it with the world. Thank you very much for watching. Checklist. Don't be afraid to share your feelings about the whole essay.
Okay. Okay, miss. Almost missed. Yes, I also entered. Yes. Almost. done, miss. Yes. Yes, it is.
Descriptive writing is writing that describes people, places, animals, or objects in such a way that allows the reader to build a strong image in their mind. Good descriptive writing shows rather than tells. Let's take a look at an example of descriptive writing. The cool evening wind moaned, toying with the tiring tree branches. Leaves tumbled off the tiled roof and fell to the ground, burying the yard under a patchwork quilt of yellow and brown. A curious squirrel scampered down the trunk and disappeared into a rustle of leaves. Notice that this text shows more than it tells. It shows the reader it's windy. It shows the reader the season. Let's break down 4 components that make for effective descriptive writing. Number 1. Pay attention to details. Whereas regular writing might see a red apple, descriptive writing sees the detail of the stem, the change in colour, the spots on the skin, and the way it catches the light. Can you see anywhere in our example text that shows the author paid attention to detail? Pause here while you look. Some examples: tiled roof, patchwork quilt of yellow and brown. The second component of strong descriptive writing is descriptive language. We want to make sure we are using vivid verbs and precise adjectives. Vivid verbs are verbs that allow the reader to clearly picture what action is taking place. They are more interesting for the reader than the average verb. Instead of break, how about shatter, or fracture, or smash? Instead of walk, how about hike, or shuffle, or stroll? Precise adjectives are adjectives that are very accurate and specific in the way they describe. Instead of choosing multiple average adjectives, choose one precise adjective. Choose quality over quantity. See if you can find any vivid verbs and precise adjectives that have been used here. Pause while you look. Moaned, tumbled, burying, curious, tiring. What effect did these word choices have on you, the reader? These words were chosen to help you build a stronger picture of the scene in your mind. A third component of descriptive writing is including multiple senses. It is easy to focus only on the things the reader should be seeing, forgetting to describe the other senses. Descriptive writing should also help us imagine what we could feel, the sounds, the tastes, and the smells. Read over this passage again, this time looking out for which senses have been described. Pause here while you look. Here the author has tiring tree branches. Descriptive writing is writing that describes people, places, animals, or objects in such a way that allows the reader to build a strong image in their mind. Good descriptive writing shows rather than tells.
Okay, miss. Laptop. Done, miss.
Let's take a look at an example of descriptive writing. The cool
Okay, miss. The cool evening wind moaned, toying with the towering tree branches. Leaves tumbled off the tiled roof and fell to the ground, burying the yard under the patchwork quilt of yellow and brown. A curious squirrel scampered down the trunk. Yes. Okay.
Oh man. No, no, no.
Okay, miss. Okay, miss. I have to write this with blue pen? Okay. Miss, what is the definition of toying? Toying. Toying. Yes. It's after the first comma in the first line. Okay. Okay. Yes. Almost.